Next, it's my pleasure to present the 2022 Helen Wilkinson Reynolds Award to Mid-Hudson Anti-Slavery History Project, Peter Bunten and Rebecca Edwards accepting. This award honors local historians who are an exemplar of the necessary and accurate research for historical truth as practiced by Helen Wilkinson Reynolds. Since 2006, the Mid-Hudson Anti-Slavery History Project, known as MHAHP, has brought together researchers, educators, community leaders, and members of the public to conduct and synthesize research on the history of slavery and anti-slavery in New York's Mid-Hudson Valley, with a special emphasis on the Underground Railroad. The MHAHP is a 501c3 organization chartered by New York State Department of Education that shares this history with a wide array of residents and visitors, with particular attention to students and youth, and places this local history in the broader context of racial slavery in the New World, the African American experience, and anti-slavery legacies today, including the impact of this historic grassroots movement on subsequent struggles for racial and social justice. Two landmark publications are only growing in importance and relevance as time passes. In 2010, MHAHP published the extraordinary book, Slavery, Anti-Slavery, and the Underground Railroad, a Dutchess County Guide, under the direction of the late Dr. F. Kennan Moody. In 2007, MHAHP published the Mid-Hudson Anti-Slavery History Project June 2007 research report by Rebecca Edwards, Department of History, Vassar College, Tori Williams, Ford Scholar, Vassar 08, and Christina Posnan, Research Assistant, Vassar 08, which is available online. MHAHP has provided a bedrock foundation of research and insights of such quality and scale that will be drawn on for generations and remain engaged with a variety of programs and organizations to advance our understanding of the important local history of slavery and anti-slavery. Congratulations to the Mid-Hudson Anti-Slavery History Project for providing such accurate historical work. Thanks, Peter and Rebecca, for all that you have done for this project and for all of us in Dutchess County's history community. Welcome to Clinton House, right? So you're right in front of the fireplace, and congratulations, and you're welcome to say whatever you like.
Thank you so much. It's an incredible honor to be here with other honorees. Congratulations to them. And thank you so much. Peter has done 90% of the work in recent years, and I think he should say 90%. He should have 90% of the words. But I'll just say a couple of things about the founding of the History Project. When we started out, we had a conviction that Dutchess County's history in this area is unique in the combination of being deeply involved in the history of enslavement, including, for example, producing such important slaveholders as John Quitman, who ended up in Mississippi and had a career there, but also gave birth to a vital interracial anti-slavery movement, and has documented activity on the Underground Railroad. And so being able to tell that whole story, including the story of struggles for Black emancipation and suffrage and post-emancipation activities, has been really valuable. One of the most fun parts of the work that both Peter and I have been involved in was the Dutchess Anti-Slavery Singers. So we had the opportunity to create a songbook and to, in costume, sing songs from the abolitionist movement before the Civil War. And those items are out on YouTube. I'm not sure quite whether YouTube is going to be of the archival duration of some other forms of archival legacy, but we've, as teaching tools, using and thinking about the music has been a pleasure. The other thing I wanted to say was that we accept this award on behalf of so many people who've been involved in the Mid-Hudson Anti-Slavery History Project over the years, and I especially wanted to remember the Reverend F. Kennan Moody, who was already mentioned, for his tireless work. And also Lorraine Roberts, who was a sustaining presence in the Mid-Hudson Anti-Slavery History Project from the very beginning. And both of them are people who we miss greatly, and really it's in their honor and in their memory that we accept this award.
Thank you, Rebecca. And also, I want to thank Dutchess County Historical Society and all the honorees. I found the Mid-Hudson Anti-Slavery History Project about 10 years ago, after having gotten my master's in public history with a concentration in slavery and racial history. And the thing that has most excited me about working here in Dutchess County and working very closely with the Dutchess County Historical Society, and Rebecca alluded to this, is the amazing amount of slavery history that happened right here in our county. Going back to the 1700s, when the first enslaved people came here, they helped to build the economy of Dutchess County. No small feat, because Dutchess started out in a very, very tiny way and grew to be a powerhouse. One of the major national controversies affecting the United States and the issue of slavery expansion came with the Missouri Compromise in 1827. And the person who entered the bill which caused the uproar, James Talmadge Jr., was a Stanford native, and he was serving as a representative for Poughkeepsie when he introduced his resolution. The growth of free Black communities and the role of Black churches in the development of the county cannot be overemphasized. So for me, the great honor is to be able to work and see these connections between our local history and our national history. We're doing less research now, perhaps, but the call for interpretation and presentations about this history continue unabated, with the number of presentations that we've been making over the past several years. And that's very heartening, because I think it shows a continuing interest in learning more about this really, really important aspect of our history. So again, it's a great honor to be part of the History Project, and a great honor to be able to work here in Dutchess County. Thank you very much for this award.